What's up, Cowboy Nation? Really appreciate each and every last one of you all. Pretty much been at the house for about an hour now, and I just want to be able to give you guys my thoughts on the Travis Frederick event that I attended this couple hours ago. It was a wonderful event. It was special. I got a chance to meet up with some of the players. The event was for a great cause for charity, blocking out the hunger. He mentioned in the video, I should edit it a little bit and I'm gonna put it out there so everybody can see. Travis Frederick looked like he can still play. I took a picture also with Tyron Smith, and that boy is huge. Big old guy, man, humble, and they just had a great time out there all together. Ezekiel, he looks very healthy. Tyron Crawford was there as well. Mike Fisher was there reporting the news, and some of the other guys that you guys see out there reporting the news was there as well, like Ben and Scan and those boys was all there in the mix. The greatest takeaway that I had all night was Randall Cobb. And I mentioned Cowboys Experience, and I told him, like, hey, we do these events right before the game. It's actually at Lava Cantina. It's not that far away from the hotel and things of that nature. And Randall Cobb said, man, I'll be so focused right before the game, I don't even know if I can think straight. But he's a real cerebral, laid back, cool, calm, and collected brother. Um, Looks like he can, his boy look like he can run, and he gave me some pretty much insights of like how he's getting used to getting familiar with Dallas area. So if you guys ever see Randall Cobb out there and he looks lost, he's still learning. Also, another receiver that was there. Shout out to you, Richard Pryor, man. Nah, you the man. You guys are the people, man. I'm just out here, just trying to take it one day at a time. Um, the other guy that I've met was Devin Smith, the wide receiver from Ohio State. Him and Ezekiel Elliott, close, close brothers, man. Of course, they both went to Ohio State, and he's a cool, calm guy too. He said Sanjay Lyles is teaching him a lot of things, and he said he should be ready. He said he still got the speed, and on top of that, this is the craziest thing. He said, "Hey, his knees after the surgery or what have you feels a whole lot better." So look out for Devin Smith. He said his number is number 15. So look out for number 15. I was going to try to go live there, but they had music playing, and you know how YouTube is. And I sure hate that they robbed you guys of the experience because I wanted to go live and show you guys everything that was going on. So Travis Frederick do these events every year, basically, and the event is for to help out, people that's are in need. And a couple came up and they was telling everybody how the event actually helped them out previously in the previous years or what have you. And they auctioned off some good jerseys. I mean, one person paid $3,285 for a jersey, Ezekiel Elliott jersey. So it was nice, man. Young Wilson, man, nah, man, appreciate you, man. Thank you for your support. Dak Prescott, you guys know when you go to these events, there's a lot of players there, so you only have like a fraction of a second to communicate with them. But when you have a person like Barry, and Barry that's part of the Cowboys Experience, you get to have access beyond, right? So the thing is with Dak Prescott, I kind of shook his hand and said, "Hey, man, you finna be in a $30 million club." And he kind of laughed a little bit. And I said, "So what you think about this year?" He said, "Man, I got this. I got this." And it's to speak with that type of convictions is everything. He's positive about this season. He likes what we have out there. Old Reliables was out there as well. Jason Witten was there. He was pretty much in the mix, letting everybody know that he's ready. And Jason Witten looked like he's still fit, that he can run. Another person that I want to bring up too is Sean Lee, and I'm gonna post a picture into the little community blog with Sean Lee. Sean Lee spoke. to me personally, Sean Lee feels and looks like he can still play at a high intensity, a high level. And on top of that, Sean Lee looks like he's going to fit into the mold and that role of playing the strong side, without a question. He looks like he's going to play in that spot, and he looks like he's not even worrying about anything else. If it calls for him to play on the weak side, he'll do it. If he have to go into the Mike position, he would do that as well. So Sean Lee, Jalen Smith didn't make it. Taco didn't make it. He had surgery or what have you. LVE. Little backstory of LVE, the picture that I posted on the community blog. When I shook his hand, I said, you know what? Because the other guy had to tap him and say, you know what? You know, I doubted you, right? And LVE said, I know. But I said, man, you the wolf hunter. And it's a privilege, man. It's a privilege it's a pleasure, I meant to say. It's a pleasure for me to be in the midst, be in the mix. I can't even talk tonight. To be in the mix. And it was one of those things where the guy looks like he's ready to, he don't have those baby arms no more, right? He been lifting those weights. And what's up, man? What's up? What you saying, young Wilson? Yeah, the older players see the potentials of these younger guys, and they have it. Yeah. So, yeah, 54 didn't make it, but a gang of people made it. Like Daniel Ross, he was there. Who else have I missing out? Mike White, he was there. Mike White looked like a little baby out there, man. He was there. He was a cool guy. Cooper Rush, he was there. Most of the quarterbacks going to be there because offensive line. Xavier Suafilo was there. As big as we thought that Connor, I got a picture with Connor William as well. As much as we look, and I don't want to bombard you guys with all those pictures, but I'll just post them casually throughout the week or what have you. As much as we said Connor Williams grew, Xavier Suafilo is still a big boy. He's a big, gigantic man, Xavier Suafilo. So I wish some of the rookies were there, but, you know, the rookies was practicing all this week, or still playing and studying the playbook, so they didn't get a chance to get out. And I like that part of it, Cowboy Nation. I didn't see none of the rookies there, but Mike White, he's a tall, slender quarterback. He's a tall boy. And Cooper Rush, he looked like an executive, like an accountant or something. Like he can work in the analytical department where I work at. He's just a cool, calm, collected guy too. And Gallup. See, Gallup recognized me from the Cowboys Experience events that we did a few events together. And he played a little trick. I'm going to post it on my Instagram, a little video. It's because it's like 8 seconds long. It's not a real long video. But he introduced me to Daniel Ross as, hey, man, this is my boy James Harden. And Ross was like, who? He almost thought that I was really James Harden. And I said, look, man, I'm 8 years older than James Harden. You know what I mean? But he said, nah, dog, I thought you were James Harden for real, for real. And I was like, nah, dog, James about like 6'4", 6'5". But it's good, though. It's good. It was, who else I'm missing out? Devin Smith. Oh, yeah, Tyrone Crawford was there. I talked about him a little bit, right? Him and his little one was there, and his wife, I believe. He was just to the corner to himself. The players were around him, and he was just chilling. He was there to support and to give support and show love for my boy Travis. Yes. You got season ticket law? No, man. But the Cowboys Experience is in the description box, and you guys can check that website out. Gallup will have a big year. Gallup done filled out a little bit. He done filled out a little bit. Got stronger base, bigger upper body as well. It looks like he's more talkative too. So it looks like Gallup and Mike White, they were just hanging together the whole entire time. So it looks like those two guys, man, during the preseason or whatever, you're doing the offseason, the OTAs, you're going to see a lot of Mike White and Gallup connection. You're just going to see it like this because Damn, everywhere I looked, I said, man, what's up, Gallup? And it was Mike White right there. White was right with Gallup, and they were just kicking it, just hanging out real tight, man. So you can tell a lot when players hang around with each other. Um, East Side Harold, I don't have a Deshaun Watson jersey. Um, Let me see, because I know you are a Texans fan. Um, do we play the Texans here in Dallas this year, or is it in Houston? Because if it's in Dallas, East Side, and if you in the Dallas area, let me know, and we will see about the Cowboys Experience event. Sometimes we like for players to come from opposite teams and things of that nature. And another thing that I want to let everybody know, appreciate each and every last one of you. Daniel Miles, appreciate you. Cowboys blog, appreciate you. It may be that game. Dallas don't play the Texans in the regular season this year. Yeah. They play each other in the preseason, and I think that's the Governor's Bowl. So let me know whether or not it's in Houston or is it down in Arlington. Let me know, Cowboy Nation, so we can help East Side Harold out. We should consider cutting Tyron Crawford. I didn't see Rico as well. He wasn't there. Matter of fact, the only tight end that I saw was Jason Witten. No other tight end was there. Yeah, you ready for this preseason? Yeah, the Governor's Bowl. I'm ready for it, man. Salute, aloha. Yeah, Young Wilson. Appreciate you, man. So, Cowboy Nation. This year seems like it's going to be a solid year. We're going to get things going in the right direction. It seems as if, though, these players have a tight connection. I was about to talk about Tyron Crawford. I think somebody mentioned we should cut him, which would be the logical thing, right, as far as money-wise. But there's a thing that we just don't see, the intangibles. In Tyrone Crawford, as much as we kind of look at his production and really say to ourselves, it's not there. We want more out of him. But he's the leader. He is one of the vocal leaders of this team. He's one of the seasoned leaders of this team. Regardless of whether or not we like it or not, he's the leader of this team. As far as on the defensive